Good afternoon. So I did a video last week talking about individually being liked. Today I want to do a video about, do we individually actually like people? This is a really interesting question. If we take 100 people, say in a supermarket, I always use supermarkets as an example. How many of those people will we actually genuinely like? I always find it fascinating that as a content creator or as somebody working in media or somebody writing or somebody doing something for other people to enjoy, you are wanting respect of strangers, you're wanting respect of people you don't know. But in the real world, I like very few people. I've always had, when I was a little bit younger, I had maybe a quite a large social group, if you like. But as time went on, my social circle got smaller because my tolerance went down. So I don't do clubbing anymore because I can't stand that crowd. When I enjoy drinking, I enjoy going out, but I mean, I prefer to be out here if I'm honest, but I do enjoy those things. But when I used to go out when I was a kid, and there's people throwing up on your shoes, there's people getting into fights, there's people at 35 acting like boys, girls just out of their mind. When you're younger, you can handle it better. If you know what I'm saying, you just put up with it and you just get drunk and you just enjoy it. Is this angle weird? My face just feels, you know, like how I look on these videos, I don't actually look in real life. I don't plug my Instagram or anything on this, but my Instagram is in the description, so maybe check my Instagram, you might actually see how I look in real life. Like I always look really strange in these videos. Maybe I need to invest in a better camera. It's my own self-consciousness coming in now. So, like I kind of look terrible in these videos. Maybe I need to learn how to do better lighting and better angles. I always go, I figure if you, a bit of height on it's better and a little tilt down's better. And I go for the front camera now, which isn't as good, I know, but I can sort of see myself, which is a bit better. And when you get older, I can't put up with stag dudes anymore. I can't put up with people throwing off my shoes anymore. To the point where if somebody threw off my shoes now, I would just go home. So I find it really fascinating, and this may be a short video because I don't really know how much I can say about this. That we individually don't really particularly like most people. I think this is I think this is true for most people. I think if you was to, I mean, we can be polite and we can communicate well with other people and we can address each other as individuals in I like it's a bit harsh, isn't it? In a respectful manner, and we can sometimes have conversations that are borderline unfriendly. But when we think about our inner circle and the people we actually trust and people we bring in our life, I always find it's very small. And when you take a celebrity, do they actually really care about everyone? And the answer is no. It's, say if I was doing a book signing now, and at the time when I was signing somebody's books, I don't actively care about the person. I'm happy and grateful this person enjoys my work and I can sign their thing. I'm happy about conversing about the work. But that's about as far as it goes. When I go home, I'm not thinking about this person. I have no more connection to the person than the fact that they've read my book. That's where the level of communication ends. Now, I do believe there are some celebrities and some public figures, and there are some people what go above and beyond, and they do generally care about their fans, and they do give as much energy and as much passion, more than their peers. But at the end of the day, it's still a numbers game, and they're still only doing that to keep their own status and to keep their own level. Look how it literally makes my eye look so washed out. It makes my eye look like a shark eye. Let me tilt this camera this way. Is that any better? I go a bit more. It's my OCD kicking in. Like, I'm gonna use an example for once. If we take John Cena is somebody who's done, I think, as a celebrity, the most Make-A-Wish. He's done the most Make-A-Wish projects, and I was reading somewhere that you don't just do that because you want to. And I genuinely do believe John Cena genuinely cares about the fans, and he genuinely is a very, very passionate person, and he feeds off the fans feed off him. I genuinely believe that. But what I'm trying to say is, when John Cena goes home at night, he may feel good, and he may be made up about the people, but it's still going to be his inner circle what is the most important, where he's going to get the most from. And over time, he'll forget about the people what have helped him, because the people that help him are feeding him to a certain position. He's also playing a persona as well. He's also playing a character. So I don't think it's possible to fully connect with your audience in. I think that's how fandom becomes quite sickly. I think that's how fans turn on well, fans often are pointed out as being incorrect about somebody. So if you see somebody who's done something horrific in the news, all the fans go quiet. You know, a fan will defend somebody who is a pedophile. Fans will defend somebody who has committed crimes. Fans will defend people what are racist. I mean, there's a. I'm not going to name this musician, but there's a musician who I believe is completely fake with their fans, and he went on a very, 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 very strange rant about wanting to have sex with his underage fans, and the whole thing was just being dismissed, and the whole thing's just been thrown over, and the fans don't talk about it, the fans don't think about it. And I found it very strange, because even people what I admire, so I'm a big fan of Dickens, like the writer Dickens, when there is obviously clearly there's because of the time it was set in, there's obviously, and the time he wrote and he clearly, there's some things in it, so you know, as much as he's for, say, the working class, he has other issues. Maybe he doesn't paint the most vivid pictures of women, he doesn't maybe paint, he may be a little anti-Semitic, he may be all these things, and I'm able to then go, oh yeah, I really like his work, however some of these things are flaws in his character. The same way me as an individual also have blind spots and also have flaws in my character. So I think this is maybe going to a conversation about fandom, but it originally is about, can you, as somebody who, like, it's like following people, isn't it? Following people on Instagram, they're not gonna follow you back. They're not going to. Well, sorry, I just see like a really big bee coming in this direction. I know bees are relatively harmless, but the mind always shocks into like a wasp. So like when somebody who's like Instagram famous, they're not gonna follow you. They don't care about you. All they want is you to see them. Look at me. Look at my ass. You wish you had my ass. In both ways. If you're a woman, you wish you had an ass like this. If you're a man, you wish you went to bed with this ass. That's it. That's all I'm giving you. And that's also why we're so mentally ill, because we're not getting the real... I know I'm doing my hand here. We're not getting the real emotions we need from people close to us. It's like, I'll scroll through 100 girls' asses, and then I'm expected to then go to bed with my girlfriend. What the point I'm making is, I've seen so much that day, it's no longer that special. It's always special, but it's no longer as special. So it's very, 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 very concerning that these people, I'm including myself in this. Say if I had 2,000 people now, say if I had 2,000 followers on Instagram, which I don't, but say if I did, and all 2,000 people messaged me, of course I couldn't reply to them all. I probably won't reply to any, because I have big, huge problems socially of replying to comments, because I'm one of those people, comments fester too much in my mind, and even if it's a positive comment, I linger too much on it. So I try to detach myself from things I do. It's why I don't look at the comments on this YouTube channel. If it's hey, I want to deal. I'll ruminate about it for ages. If it's not hey, I'll ruminate on the positivity as well. It is very fascinating, isn't it? That we put up, that we people want recognition. We want this big following, and we want all this love and all these love hearts coming towards all these virtual love hearts, but the communication is one way. Because even if you want to communicate to people, you can't, and then your normal obligations in life take over. Okay, I'm going to finish this video here. I think this is a bit of a shorter topic, a fascinating topic. I hope you have a good weekend, good week. If you got time off work, some good time off work, good vacation. Enjoy the summer. Drink plenty of water, guys. Alright, ciao.